Hugo Perez, and I've been working with JFS for quite a few years. My position is that I oversee the operation of the Hirsch Kosher Kitchen. Every day we serve at least 750 meals in general to the participants, and we are delivering it to their individual homes. The kitchen team and the nutrition team have been working through too many hard times. Like we have COVID, we have riots, we have earthquakes, and they always been united. We all really put our hearts into delivering the best we can to them because it's the only meal most of them get on a daily basis. You know, my favorite thing is when I wake up and I know that I'm coming to work and really support the needs of so many elderly that are suffering.
Hello, my name is Arlene Stovac, and I am the recipient of all of the various programs that Jewish Family Services offer to seniors.
My name is Maynor Guillermo. I've been working for a Jewish family for 4 years.
The Jewish service delivery man calls me first to let me know he's coming, and I meet him at the door, and there is my dinner for the evening.
Good morning, Selena. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
Very good. Have a good day.
Thanks, thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, he's very friendly, and I hope I am too. And so it's nice to say hello and a friendly face to greet me. Yes, it's very nice.
When she sees me, she's happy. You know, I like that. It makes my day every day.
My husband and I arrived here in probably 52, and I've lived in this apartment since 1956. If you consider what is necessary to shop for the food and bring it home in a wagon, wheeling a wagon on these sidewalks is not fun. And then all of a sudden this service comes and said, you don't have to do this anymore, we'll deliver it to you. It's a godsend. It really is. And when you get to be a certain age, you aren't always lucky to be able to do everything for yourself. It takes all of these people working hard, wanting the best for the recipients, and what a difference it makes. They make it beautiful, really. I'm just mouthing it, but they make it beautiful. I hope what you're doing reaches more people. I really do. And I hope I helped.
I'm an immigrant, and I'm blessed to have a great life here. I always wanted to give back to the community. It's a great feeling of gratitude that you can help other people in time of need. What Jewish Family Services provide to the community, to the elderly, to the veterans, people who experience food insecurities. This is an enormous program. So also provide a sense of hope. They have wonderful programs. They have social workers on site, and I see people who are coming and asking to talk to those social workers. We hear their stories. In recent months, I've seen a lot of people who are refugees from Ukraine, and I see their families, and I see how scared they are, and I see how lost they are, and how much appreciative they are that SOA provides them some sort of assistance. I also remember a veteran calling us back and thanking us for delivering food to his house. He said, I was afraid I was going to go hungry tonight, but thanks to SOVA, I have dinner and I will be satisfied. I think it's just a wake-up call that everyone can help another person. You see real people. You see their faces. You see their emotions. People are leaving SOVA with, tears in their eyes. People look at SOVA and come to SOVA because they feel comfortable, because they are in need. And the fact is that we can help them. It's an amazing feeling.
We are the Padillas. We have a son who is almost 7 months old, and his name is Enzo.
And we're first-time parents. Say hello, 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 world. Hello.
Oh gosh, bringing in our new son into the world. I mean, it was literally, it felt like just a light switch.
I remember even the first night at the hospital, they just like checked us into our room and they left. And I was like, you're gonna leave us with this baby, like with our baby? This is it. We're parents now. It's our responsibility. Like it starts now.
It is our responsibility.
In the beginning, before raising babies, just going through books, it overwhelmed me. And raising babies just simplified it.
Our meetings are very personal. We have that personal touch because it really is only our coach, ourselves, and our son.
Yeah, for us in the beginning, it was helpful just to have someone to talk to. Just meeting them in that first initial meeting was reassuring. They're so supportive, so kind. And the cool part is, we get to involve our son Enzo in those meetings. I would say on a personal level, raising babies helped me be more confident and just knowing to be able to ask for help is okay. We're already, a couple months into the program with Raising Baby, and they mentioned that there's opportunity for dads to have this group. And we met several times. Really was like an open and safe space for dads to come talk about what they're going through. I want to be able to teach them those like social skills, but emotional IQ, just how to be a good human being. All of us, we got really close. Now we're starting to collaborate, talk to each other still after the New Dads Connect is over. New Dads Connect offer that space for us just to get to know each other and then connect afterwards.
The overall goal for the mental health services that JFS provides is to empower our clients and the people of Los Angeles to learn coping strategies on how to address their everyday stressors or trauma histories.
We're able to offer services in 6 languages. The languages that we see often are Russian, Farsi, English, Spanish, and we're able to accommodate all of those with our diverse and talented staff.
After so much isolation the past 2 years, the clients have shown a lot of just being overall grateful to be able to meet with somebody on a weekly basis who checks in with them, who asks them how they're doing, and who actively listens.
And since the beginning of the pandemic, we have seen a trend towards younger individuals that are reaching out to mental health treatment services for the first time as they're dealing with grief, anxiety, relationship problems, just trying to process the stress and the change that they've had to go through.
Clients are unable to even get out of bed to brush their teeth. And through their time in therapy, the progression that we see is really the most fulfilling part of our job.
We are starting to hear from people now in our addiction prevention program who have turned to substance use as a way of coping with anxiety and uncomfortable feelings throughout the pandemic. We're doing activities that educate the community about current drug trends, substance-related risk. We offer skill-building groups to elementary and middle school students with a focus on building self-esteem, coping with peer pressure, building stress and anger management skills. And when they're faced with difficult situations, they're able to make healthy choices. The mental health services are so critical to helping the members of our community recover from painful issues and lead productive and happier lives. And your support makes that possible. And we thank you so much for that.
My personal experience with domestic violence included a timeline of around 15 years.
Domestic violence started July of 2020. He was a really great father and husband, but just changed people. It wasn't him anymore. And he came out and decided to violate the restraining order by trying to break inside my home, which made me feel not safe there anymore.
It began with physical abuse and moved to psychological abuse, emotional, financial, sexual. JFS definitely gave me a version of family that understood my situation. And I just felt wrapped in the warmth of a community that wasn't pressuring me. Instead, they were rather supporting all of my ability to develop strength and courage to leave.
And I took the courage to grab my kids and, move on without him. I don't want them to grow up thinking that's the right way to be, which is not.
Inside of the shelter, they took over much of my case for me because I was in a state of shock, helped me care for my children, counsel the children in those moments. I had people walking me through domestic violence restraining orders.
When I called, I felt very grateful when they told me they did have an opening for me and my 4 children. We felt very safe in a safe place. Right away, I started my services. They helped me there to get the transitional housing, which is this one where I'm at right now. As soon as we got here, my kids were really happy. My goal right now is to get a job and save more money and get ready to get my own place for myself and my children.
Felt as though I learned from JFS how important it was for me to be my best advocate. And, been able to, thank God, work with other women going through their own court experience and help them navigate their direction. If there's any way that you can develop a connection to this agency, the sky is the limit. I can't really ever express how life-changing it's been to be associated with JFS, seriously. So I'm grateful.
Ashley's a powerhouse. She is exceptionally funny. She laughs before the jokes are told when we go to the movies. She was born with a very rare piece of chromosome missing. So her health issues are what really keeps her from being out and about and doing more integrative work where she would be out socializing. Your child who you love so much, there's not much more you can do for them to feel connected. So Ashley is very new to Havarim, and so far it's just going incredibly well. And it was exciting to see so many faces where she has been so isolated, and I have to help her get on. But immediately, hi, Ashley, and she just is at the edge of her chair trying to see who everybody is. When there's trivia night and she raises her hand, I'm filled with so much excitement for her.
All right, here we go.
Jerry, who runs the Havarim group, this is not a job for them. It's love. Their eyes sparkle when they're talking to each of the participants on Havarim. I saw this quote that was really impressive, and it says, to inspire people, don't just show them your superpowers, but instead show them theirs. And that's what the Havarim program does. This group really has made a difference. Because I'm doing both of these programs, I'm seeing now some of the adult children from the Havarim, I'm seeing their mothers. And unless you're there yourself, there is no way to describe what it's like to be a parent with a special needs adult child. I just want everybody to know that whatever you do, whatever you say positively about Jewish Family Services and the programs and any money you donate, it doesn't go into a black hole. It goes into, right now, into my home, into other people's homes, really bringing joy.
You have to have the heart to be a caregiver. Not anybody can be a caregiver. Not everybody is a caregiver. And I do it in the sense of if something should happen to me or a family member, I would want somebody to give the same care that I've given to somebody else, to me or my family member. Lila is my client. She has Alzheimer's dementia. Jack, her husband, was the one taking care of her for the past 5 years. Caregiving, it's a lot. It takes a toll on family members who try to do it on their own.
So I took care of her. I took care of our house. I took her shopping to the market so we could buy food. It got to be quite a chore. And at some point, I wound up in the hospital for all the pressures. At that point, my sons decided we got to have a caregiver. So we have her really 24 hours a day. She's terrific.
I come to work every Thursday morning from 10:30, and I live here for 4 days. This is my family for 4 days, so I am totally connected. We have a lot of laughs all day, every day, because Lala is a very funny person.
She's very smart, very intelligent. When I first met her, I thought she was Elizabeth Taylor. And we've been married, it'll be 70 years in July.
Lila doesn't know my name because she doesn't remember, but she knows who I am. So when she see me, she's always excited. Like I walked in this morning and she said, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful. I miss you." And so that, just a recognition just kind of warms my heart.
And my wife, Lila, is a very warm person. She has retained her knowledge and smartness to this day.
Lila is very loving. She's always kissing Jack.
Oh, she wants to kiss me.
Just admirable to see them at 94 and 91 still loving each other and have that compassion for each other. I've always loved being a nurse. I've always loved taking care of people. Just gives me joy to know that at the end of the day, I've given 110% and that everybody is safe and doing better than they were the day before.
My grandmother is a very special woman. Proud is probably the first word I think of. My grandma was born in Lviv, Poland in 1931.
She had a beautiful life, went to school, lots of family time until the war came. And then everything changed.
Well, my childhood till the age of 8, which was 1939 when World War II broke out, was very nice. Then, of course, on September 1st, 1939, the world fell apart. And from that point on, things were very difficult. My family, my father was separated from us with my brother, and we never seen him again.
I feel that as an adult, I found it necessary to help my mom feel some of the pleasure that she lost as a child. And I've spent most of my life with my mom, bringing joy to her life as she brought joy into my life.
I think a family brings my grandma the most joy, along with probably her puppy and good food.
My mom receives services from Jewish Family Services that make such a difference in her life.
She has a woman who stays with her every night of the week and another woman through the days, and they really have tried to endear themselves to her.
I can wake up in the morning in my own bed, thanks to Jewish Family Service. We're at home.
They cook, they help maintain her house, and really do everything they can to keep her comfortable.
You know, these people go way out of their way to make our life better. I cannot say enough.
Cafe Europa is almost like a second family to her as well.
My granddaughter used to say, you must enjoy yourself because when I pick you up, you always have a smile on your face. You know, you make friends, you meet other people because we're all in the same circumstances.
It has kept her connected to her past in a very positive way.
As you get older and you become a little more lonely, we still need somebody to be close to. There was a voice from Jewish Family Service that called, and they wanted to know how I was. It's worth everything in the world.
I'd like to tell the people at Jewish Family Services that when they wake up every morning, they are starting a day that's really making a difference in people's lives. You're bringing happiness and joy and reassurance to more people than you realize every single day.
I would like to say the greatest thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wish them well. I wish they always be well. And if there were more people like that in this world, we wouldn't have wars.